What the hell's going on? How's it doing that? How's it going up?
I don't know, man. I don't know how any of this thing works. It's science.
I don't know how any of this shit works.
Welcome back to the Chiefin podcast, folks. There's been a lot of slander online after. Have you seen the comments about when you posted about negative numbers?
Dude, they said you were a meth addict.
Yeah! I look a little like a meth addict, okay? A little disheveled. But no one brought any sound points to the argument on why negative numbers do exist.
They just said, this guy's fucking retarded. And I'm like...
It's like, better to stay in school and not mainline meth.
Yeah, and I was like, no one has spoken and looked more like a meth addict. And I'm like, what?
That's funny. I haven't seen that.
No, I haven't either. I've never seen someone like attack like that.
Okay, I was picking a few scabs during the episode. Big deal.
Okay, so I was holding a pipe during the episode. Big whoop.
Can't prove it.
Doesn't hold a flame to a real meth addict. I don't know where I was going.
Well, you had one opportunity to use that joke, and I hope that was
it was great.
The best place.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, the first place doesn't hold a flame to the second place. Oh! Yeah, you know what? We're just going to scrap.
Welcome back to the Chiefin podcast, folks.
Wait, why do you have for the meth?
What? A lighter for the candle?
For the meth.
Yeah, not the candle that it's on.
The meth that you're on.
Ew. Guys, welcome back to the Chiefin podcast. We are back with another great episode. April's in the air. And you know what early April means? Death is in the air.
Yep.
Or was in the air. I got to thinking, I was planning ideas for this week, this month's worth of podcasts, and I was thinking like, oh, we're recording, or this episode comes out on Good Friday. And I was like, wait a minute, that's a horribly named holiday. You know, like other famous days like D-Day or Bloody Monday. Those things, you get the gist of it, right?
I think it's Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
Sure, that one.
Well, there's a song.
I mean, probably also a Bloody Monday.
Well, maybe. You know,
that's my wife's time of the month.
I sent that to a girl I was dating. I was like, hey, I want you to listen to this. And she's like, is this because I'm on my period? I'm like, yeah, it is. And today's Sunday, so it's perfect.
And then there's Good Friday. That makes no sense. Why do we call it Good Friday? I get the whole, it's Jesus is dying for our sins. He's going to come back. But do we have to call it a Good Friday? That just seems crazy.
Maybe because he did a good deed.
Sacrificing himself?
Yeah. Murder's not good.
Yeah, the whole thing is, okay, so really it's remembering his sacrifice, not his brutal murder.
Yes, it's Good Friday because he did a good job. He did a good deed. He's doing it for the good of humanity.
All right, well then it's adequately named and this podcast is over. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
No, but really, okay, him dying and then they name it Good Friday, that seems kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, if my grandma died, I'm not going to be like, Good Monday, like, so stoked.
I'm trying to think of other, like, Christian holidays. Like, there's Christmas, right? I think that's it. I feel like Jews have a lot of holidays that I don't know what they are. Like Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur.
Well, they get
names, no idea what they are.
Hanukkah, every day of Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So they get 8 of them. We get Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Yeah, and then there's Easter.
And Easter, yeah.
That's it. Huh?
He is risen.
He's just born and risen. That's all we care about. Anyways, guys, the idea of Good Friday being oddly named had me thinking, what other oxymorons out there should we be...
Oh!
Are you serious, dude? You really gonna do that to me on the day of my daughters to be wed?
What a good Tuesday. Dude, his dog just came in here.
I'll be right back with a commentary on... that just happened, but my French bulldog did just throw up in the room.
Just came in, click clack, and then oh, it's juicy.
I'm getting too
young for this shit. Scraping up a turkey.
Folks, is it strange that a dog that drinks too much water has bad back problems and no nose is the #1 dog in America? I'm not sure.
I don't get it.
I mean, check the polls.
I get the polls, but I mean, like I said,
as Harry Styles said,
not my president.
Stop you crying, it's a sign of the times.
I'll tell you one thing.
You're stuck in the past, dude.
If you don't hold a flame to Harry Styles, you meth head.
I might. We might have more in common than you think. French Bulldogs, how have we not talked about this yet? Vindication is mine.
I don't get how they're... Because Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of French Bulldogs.
You're just on the opposite trend of the entire country.
That's fine. Trends fizzle out. They will eventually it'll come back. But as of right now, it's here.
It took out a 31-year trend.
Dude.
Of the Labrador being the number one. That's it.
Golden
Longer
Retriever.
than we've been alive, the Labrador has been the most popular dog in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Until now.
Golden Retriever that's been my dog for my entire life, pretty
top
much.
3.
I've had one. Basically, we've had either 1 or 2 my entire life. Right now is the only time I haven't had a Golden Retriever, which is a weird period of my life.
You should retrieve her.
I should. So
You'll be
the
golden.
fact that a French Bulldog has surpassed that makes absolutely zero sense to me.
Stop your crying, it's a sign of the times.
Bryce, insert the actual song
is
there.
Kate Bush all over again.
I crushed that part, dude. No one made meth mentions during
People
that.
did have your back on that one.
Yeah.
People did, which I was shocked. I'm like, okay, they didn't call him a meth head.
All right, let's get into it. We're talking about oxymorons, things that are the opposite or something like that. I have a lot.
We're gonna start. I do too. I have a bunch. So I had to
We could just raffle them off.
We could do that. Yeah, raffle. You mean rattle?
Mm-hmm.
You fucking meth head.
I'm not a baby. I don't rattle.
All right. Well, my first one is a song, "Sound of Silence" by Simon and Garfunkel. How is there a sound of silence? There's no sound.
But if you think about it, that is a thing.
No.
Because you can still hear nothing happening.
No, you can't hear anything happening.
But you're hearing the nothing.
No, you're not hearing the nothing.
Where your ears don't... There's rooms like this where you can't stay in them for too long?
Yeah, it's a completely quiet room.
So what are their ears doing? Your ears don't stop working.
It's just nothing's happening. No, you're hearing nothing because nothing's being heard.
Yep. Silence.
Wait. No. Oh,
fucking grill me for this one, internet.
You can't hear nothing. It's nothing.
You can.
No.
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't think you can think nothing because you thinking is a thing in the first place. I think you can hear nothing.
So, okay, here's the deal.
Get out.
He's about to come in here and puke. He's just stop at the door. If you're in one of those rooms that are completely soundproofed, they have like these, I don't know if you can see it right now, but like the foam stuff, but it's like heavy duty stuff to where
you're like sitting in a chair that's made of it and
yeah.
shit.
So now in those rooms, the reason why people can't sit in them is because they start to hear the blood pumping in their ears.
Oh, so that's not silence?
And it's like,
is that really what it is? Do they really hear the blood? If
Yeah.
I look this up later,
Promise
is that
you. Yeah.
what it's going to say?
yeah, it's not going to say, oh, the guy just goes psychotic because he's hearing absolutely nothing. No, it's just he hears that and it starts getting in your head. You're like, oh, and then you start to realize that you're only hearing your body. Also, you can probably hear your eyes like closed.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't ever want to be in that room for more than an hour. I think that's the most you can be in there for.
No, I like the sound. Like even recently I went on a trip to New York and sleeping with like New York sirens and stuff. I slept fine. I like it.
No, what I'm saying is I don't want to be in that room for an hour where it's completely silent and all you're hearing is yourself. That wouldn't be great.
Yeah.
That would because then you feel like it's like isolation to the max. You want to go?
Bittersweet.
I have that on here too.
All right. Jumbo shrimp.
We went on the same list. Yeah.
Virtual reality.
Yep. With same fucking list. Plastic silverware?
No, plastic glasses.
Original copy?
Deafening silence.
So that's the sound of silence. You put it on there too, you fucking oxymoron.
Mine sounds way cooler.
But mine was the original copy.
Open secret.
Awfully good.
Small crowd.
Civil War.
Clearly confused.
Back to the Future.
Friendly fire.
Civil War, dude. Same thing.
Again. Way cooler.
No! Grow smaller.
Grow smaller?
Mm-hmm. Bryce's
How's
penis.
that ever used, though?
Because it's like, oh, it's gonna grow smaller.
No, I would say it's going to shrink. No one ever says grow smaller.
Don't worry, dude. It's gonna grow smaller.
Alone Together. It's a good one.
Only choice. I like that one. Because if it's the only choice, that's impossible. You have a choice to do it or not.
Daniel, good looking.
But that's not an opposite. That's a name.
There's two things that can't be combined because they're opposites.
You do this. You say you, good looking. You, not a meth addict.
All right.
I
thought there'd be way cooler oxymorons. There weren't that many.
No, there's not a whole lot. I honestly, one of my...
Dry eyes.
That's cool.
Incredibly dull. I thought that was funny. Because like even if someone's incredibly something, they're still just dull.
Oh, yeah. That would suck to be described as incredibly dull.
Shrimp scampi. How is that an oxymoron? What's a scampi?
Scampi is, I think it, or is that to scanter? No, yeah, I know. Scampi is a shrimp, but like...
Quiet in the booth, please.
Scampi. Well, let's look up scampi. Scamper.
There he is in all his glory.
Shrimp scampi. Rascal, rogue, impish, playful, young person, scampish.
So a rascal shrimp? That doesn't...
That's
Maybe
lame.
it means big, because shrimp could mean small.
Well, that's jumbo shrimp. We already have that on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a lot more, like, cooler ones. I try to think of on my own some as well, but I'm like, I can't think of any oxymorons that are...
Yeah, there's not that many. I got one thought that I'd like to share, and sharing this out loud in an environment that my wife may hear could get me in trouble right now. But I got a confession right now. Not heroin, but I've been mainlining toothpaste for like the last couple of months.
You've been eating toothpaste?
No, but like when I brush my teeth, I don't put it on the toothbrush. I go straight to my mouth. And I kind of do it like a mouth guard. I go. And then I brush it.
So you do it like in Ace Ventura when he finds out that he kissed a guy and he's like, and you're just like pouring all the toothpaste in there?
Kind of, but sometimes I'll not just squirt it like that. I'll help it. I'll like suck it up into my mouth.
Oh my God. It's like astronaut food. And you're just like,
yeah,
That's
I'm an astronaut.
fucking gross.
I'm an
Also, I use that toothpaste. It's so gross.
I don't know why I started it. I think it's just more efficient.
It's not efficient. You're using way more toothpaste than you have to. You realize that
Yeah, you're probably right.
You have to use like a thimble, if that, a thimbleful.
So you could say it's more cleanly.
No. You can only clean so much.
I want to know if there's anyone else out there that does this. Anyone else who mainlines toothpaste.
It's fucking gross, man.
I mean, it's no less gross. It's no more gross than touching your junk when you go to the bathroom after not washing your hands prior. The same thing. I'm putting clean toothpaste into a dirty mouth.
I
Same
guess.
thing.
But I don't think it's as effective as soap as for cleaning.
Yeah, it killed 99.9% of bacteria.
That is alcohol.
Oh. Are you not supposed to brush your teeth?
Actually, you can with what's it called? What's the it comes in a brown bottle and it like
Hennessy.
bubbles.
Hennessy.
No.
Brown bottle that bubbles. Isopropyl alcohol?
Yeah. No. Hydrogen peroxide. You can put that mixed
that's
with
brown bottle.
baking soda, I believe, and mix it around. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. And then it's supposed to like whiten your teeth and clean your mouth.
Gross.
Yeah. It does not taste good, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I'm not going to change it, by the way. I'm still going to do it.
So I saw this going back on the toothpaste thing. I saw a post and it was like ways to mess with people. And it was in a house of like 4 people, ask your friend or your whoever you're, with, have you seen our toothbrush?
That's awesome.
It's like,
You can say that for anything. Have you seen our...
yeah. No, because like clothes and shoes, that's okay. But like if you say toothbrush, that is an intimate thing. That's like sharing soup. Like,
that is gross.
You can't share soup, dude.
No. Don't get me started on soup.
Ice cream? Yeah, okay.
Poor man's food.
No. You don't like soup?
Soup is just liquid.
Soup's good.
Oh, I'm going to have soup for dinner. Super excited for that.
No.
Nope.
No, not the broth. The broth is just there to season everything else and mix it together. The chunky goodness with like the vegetables and the meat and primo, dog. Or just the noodles.
The only soup I like is cereal.
You also like chili, don't you?
It's fine. I don't get excited for it.
I'm glad you're not getting a boner over chili, but
I didn't say boner. There's zero level of excitement. Also, it might be disappointment if I hear chilies for dinner. It's like, oh, chili, okay.
I love chili. What about chili dogs?
Yeah.
But what about hot dog?
What? Yeah, I love glizzies.
So, but like, is it a step up where you're like, I'm getting a chili cheese dog?
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. There's some excitement right there.
Yeah.
You're getting a boner over glizzies. Nice.
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 Guys, enjoy your Easter Sunday. May all your eggs be filled. That's something we should have figured out is why for this holiday there's a fucking bunny. I feel like we've done that one of the years. is looked at why the bunny is for this holiday.
Yeah, I don't know.
No
And why
idea.
does he hide eggs?
Yeah, so weird.
Like, oh my god, he has risen. Let's hide some fucking eggs.
Yeah, something I don't produce.
What?
Bunnies don't produce.
Oh, I thought you said something you don't produce.
Well, me and a bunny both don't produce them.
That's true.
Have a great Easter. We'll be back next week with a fun episode that I'm sure you will enjoy. From all of us here at the Chiefin Podcast, keep it chiefin'.
Keep it chiefin'.